It's Amy from Amy's Resin Corner. Okay, I'm going to go on and read my little things. My quotes. You've got this. And fierce, brave, and full of fire. Hopefully that will help someone. It may not touch somebody, but it may touch another. Let's see. Just put one little spray of alcohol. See if it... Okay, these are little pom-poms. And I have put it in 4 ounces of resin, 1-to-1 ratio, Beast Bond, because I still had a little left over from Beast Bond, and it actually does pretty well with things that are just this deep. It's a squirrel, and this is the one I done on my last video. I put its little eyes. I'm sorry, it's so blinding. This light is so blinding. But it's a good light. So I put him right there. But I put the alcohol in here. Hopefully it will get out some bubbles. I did take it and mash it against the side. So any bubbles that or air that was down in it would hopefully come out. But I am going, let me take this. I'm going to take these little balls and I am going to put them down push them down in there. With the, so it'll be in the hands. I just want 1 ball apiece in it. I'm going to mash it in there. Make sure it's still down in there. Hopefully the resin will go around it. Then, let's see. I am going to put a pink one, if I can get a hold of it, down in its tail. And then I'm going to put an orange one in its tail. I'm getting messy here. Then I'm going to put another pink one in his tail. And then I'm going to put an orange one in his tail. And this is only 4 ounces of resin with all this stuff. Okay, now, hope I don't get in your way. I am going to take the white and I'm going to push it into its little foot. And I'm going to take the other white one and push it into its other foot. I'm sorry. And some of these are just the regular pom-poms, and others they have little glittery things sticking out from it. I'm going to push that down in its head. Now I see some bubbles, so I'm going to stop for a second and I'm going to spray these bubbles. Wipe the side of this off. mash it. I'm going to mash this and try to get any air bubbles to come up. Because on the side of this, sometimes you just can't tell if that is an air bubble or if it is resin. Now, obviously, that was part of that pom-pom I put in there. Now I'm going to put a white one down in there, a black one down in there, purple, white, and I'm going to give it room to float some if it needs to, because I'm pretty sure it's going to. Let me try to get some of this off my hands. Okay, gonna need another napkin now. This one is a little messy. Get me a double napkin. Wipe off my thing so I don't have resin on it. I'm putting a mixture of 50% and 99% alcohol on my paper towel. The 50% will do just fine, and it will help you clean up. It's really cheap, but you can find the 99% cheap too. You can get it at Dollar General. Okay, I could have put a few more of these in here, but I just didn't think I needed any more. Give it room to float. There's a fuzzy. I grabbed the extra one. I do have some extra sit to the side that I've made. 4 ounces. Trying to see if I get all this off. I know I'm doing this off screen. Just trying to clean my tweezers. You don't want to let that sit around. You want to go on and get the resin off. If it's tweezers you know you're going to use again. If you're throwing them away, okay. I did put some of this. It looks like snow, but it's just fine glitter. Is all it is. Now I'm going. This has turned a little shade of purple. There's still just a little bit in there. Push that down as good as you can into the feet while you mash that, the side. This will make sure that you do not have bubbles, or as much as you can on this one. going to try to go a little around the edges, which I do have tools to do that, but let that pop a little bit. I have all kinds of cups sitting around that I can use for different things. That's a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to scoop it back out, and this is how I do it, unless I grab a spoon. You have to keep a watch on it and make sure that your the pom-poms stay down in it. If they don't, you might have to lay something on, lay another silicone mold on top. That's just one way to do it. But so far, I really like how it is. I don't want to pick it up and drop it. I just don't, because there's so many things in places. I'm hoping that some of these have went to the bottom. I could have done it in sections and it would have worked. But I'm just so busy today that I'm just trying to get some in it. And there definitely is some bubbles at the top. So I will try to keep that where it is. I'll keep spraying it a little and see if it stays down in there. Or gets the bubbles off. I can't even talk. I have picked out some eyes for it for when I get done. I'm going to put these on it. I hope that focuses. So, I will have my yellow eyes. If I can turn it over now. My gloves aren't letting me. If the bubbles do come to the very top, you could just sand that off. And if you need to, after you you can alcohol it, put your 99% alcohol, wipe over it. If it's still, I mean, it's on the bottom, but if you need to go back over it, you can. If you're doing another project like this, I could just pick this, stick my finger in it, run it over the top, let it dry, it'd be fine. Or you can UV resin. And even though I put all that in there, all the pom-poms in there, I still had just a little tiny bit left. I hope you can see that. So, not much, but just a little tiny bit. And that's out of 4 ounces. Okay. So, I will see you in a few minutes. I hope your day is going well. Oh, and I did forget to show y'all the other day. I put some color changing in my hopefully new. Well, it's new now, but I will see how much it. I never know how much these takes. I forget to write on it, but I put it in a little bit at a time. That's why I do not know. The thermal, that's what it is. I'm sorry. Alright, bye for now. Hi, I'm back. Okay, we're going to demold our squirrel. I had to go back over it with my Epoxy Resin UV cleared hard type, because there was one little piece of the pom-pom sticking up barely, and it wasn't completely full, because a lot of the times with the 1-to-1 resin, I know it will, when it dries, it will shrink some. I'm hoping there's not a lot of bubbles, but we'll see. I know there's a little piece right there I'm gonna have to clip off. And the mold looks like it's tore a little bit right here in the corner. And there was somewhere else, but I don't see it. So let's get this going. There's going to be a couple places that I have to snip. Pull this down. Oh, I think I'm going to like it. There's the tail. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, there's a little piece to snip right here. Oh my God, that's so pretty. The fingers didn't all come out. I was worried about that. So what I'm going to do is clip this off. I'll file that down, and it'll look like he's got his fist in the air. Or she. Because this is my little she. So that's what we'll do with that. So see, she looks like she's got her fist in the air like, yay! The toes are here. There's 4 there, but for some reason there's 3 there. I'm having a time with this one, aren't I? Just trying to see if there's anything else to clip before I put these down. I was worried about that. I should have dripped some down in here before I put the little balls in there. Gonna make sure it looks round, so that way you can't tell that the fingers did not show up. Which honestly, either way, fingers or not, this thing is adorable. So just make sure if you're going to put something in the end like this, maybe drip a little bit of resin in there first. Both of the ears are there this time. There's a little place right here. I am going to have to go around the bottom. And this place right here, right in between the tail and the head, or the neck, there's always a little place right there. Or for me. So I will put it in there, clip it, and pull. Then I'll turn it around, clip it, pull, and it's out. It's not in there any longer. So this is how it turned out. I may have shoved a little bit too many in there. Put a little too full. Maybe I should have used some lighter colors, because I put black and purple. I put some in here, especially right here on the head, and I really wanted it that it had like tinsel looking stuff on it. And put that in the feet, which I really like that. And you can see it coming down, and it just goes with the flow, and it's so cute. Oh, I absolutely love it. Oh, I do. I love it. Let me see what I've clipped here. Poor little fingers. Oh, I feel bad for that. I had a 50-50 chance of it doing it without putting some in the bottom, so trial and error. Trial and error. I don't have my Dremel out, so I am just take a block. You can go back over, if you're not pleased with this, you can go back over this with some UV resin and dry it, just a little streak, and that would be cute. Which is probably what I'll eventually wind up doing. But I do love the little balls in the end of the hands. That's just adorable, and I don't mind the fingers not being there. I do. I think that's adorable like that. I like that. Now this poor little toe, I'm going to have to fix at least that one on there. There's, you know, one that's not there. But this one's for my granddaughter, and I don't think she's really going to mind. I'll know next time what to do better. I mean, I could cut this toe off here, but it's not really a bear that way. Get that off my thing here. Okay. These are clippers. You can get them at the hardware store. Or probably Walmart or anywhere. These cost me like $10, $11. Because they were made better than the other ones that I found there. They're really good for you to have with resin. As well as this. This is awesome. Well, I need to get my blade sharpened. Smooth line. Well, not sharpen the blade. I need to put a new one in it. And I don't see any bubbles in this one either. Yes, I know. I got quiet. I'm concentrating. Oh, there's a little one. But I do not peel the pom-poms on the bottom after putting the UV on it. I like to have at least a bottle sitting to the side so I can use it as needed. Yeah, that looks good. Any little snag. I do love that tail. I think the front is just kind of mix match from the back though. But I tried to put all different colors. Let me... make sure that there's no sharp bits over here where my toe is missing. Okay, let me clean this up. Last time all my toes come out, but I had trouble with the ears. Okay, now I'm going to take my UV out. Get my light ready. Now these little cups right here, they are really good if you have a small light like me, and you can just put them to the side and set your light on it. I done it earlier to do the bottoms of them. Okay. Okay, it's already drying, so I can't smear it. I'll let that dry for a minute, because I want you to see how it comes out. I do want to pull this out and look. Well, there's still a little tiny spot on this first toe. do it and get it under there really quick so it don't run. Set it under there. And then you wait. How is everybody doing? Leave me a message. Say hi. Don't forget, if you have a channel, beside your comment at the end of it, leave a red heart. And I'll know that you have a channel so I can go check it out. And if it's not the same as your name on there, like mine, then leave me the link to your channel. And I'll get to go check you out. Let me see. A little bit more. And I also could do the hand as well. Get that hand under there. And this looks awesome under a light, a UV light. Just saying. That was really nice. I wish I had some bigger pom-poms, and I wish I had some smaller pom-poms, so I could have put some in his ears. But I did try to compact too many in it. But it's still, I think it's cute. I think she is so cute. I just think the dark purple that I put in and the black one was too much for the front. It should have still been bright colors or light colors. But I think she's still cute. When I went and got the pom-poms, they didn't have all the colors that I wanted. And they didn't have the pastels or anything. So, I got what I could. Let me see. So, see, you got your little hand. It's bright and shiny. And you got your little foot where the toe was off. And I'll just do this other hand, and then I'm going to take these eyes and put them here. So that might be what I do right now, just to show you what it's going to look like. I always try to get my light on there as soon as I can, so things don't move around. It did move some on the foot where the toe was, but it needed it. And then just turn your squirrel in here or whatever you're doing. Most of the time you have to do it on top and the bottom to make sure it is, if you're putting like an eye on, to make sure that it completely dries. You want to do the top right like this, but you also want to do the back. But that's what he is going to look like. She is going to look like. Now I'm just going to get the other eye. Drop it on and the little hand after that. Well, I might do the little hand now. Well, I think I got the eye kind of crooked. Yeah, I got one looking up and one looking down. And it's on there now, so ain't nothing I can do about it. I will have to find my markers because it does have a little nose that's whack and a little line coming down and then a smile. So you can take an acrylic marker and draw that in, or however you would like to do it. Most definitely is not dry. But just to let you see it, there she is. And that's what they look like. Except minus a couple, 3 mistakes. That's what she looks like. And I want to thank you all for being here. I do want to give some shout outs. Thank you, Miss Carol, for checking on me. I really appreciate that. The Resin Rainbow, Sherry Moulton, Resin Nut, Coral Marines Resin Art, Miss Coral, Beck's Craft Designs, Epoxy Me That, Wanda's Blessed Creations, Miss Wanda Faye, Pouring Your Heart Out, Miss Julie. Miss Julie gave me the idea of actually putting pom-poms in something because I really hadn't thought about it. But I'm actually really kind of liking this. She had some pastel ones for Easter one year. I'm not sure if it was last year. But I really liked it. I enjoyed that. So thank you for the idea, Miss Wanda. There's one little mark right there. And then I have some running down the side. Good Lord. Throw that under there. I'm done. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.